Good morning, guys.
Good morning.
Can you see from the sign behind us where we are?
We're in Liverpool.
So just a little short notice city break. Just the two of us?
Yes.
No kids?
No kids. This is going to be very nice, isn't it?
We're okay with that for one day, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
So we're here in Liverpool. We had to come over for another reason. We thought we'll just make the day of it.
Absolutely.
And we're going to do a wee 24 hours in Liverpool vlog for you guys. We're also testing out some new mics. You might see these here. Just we're trying to improve the audio of our videos on the channel for you guys. So we'll see how that goes.
Let us know in the comments if you think they make a difference or not.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. They look a bit fancy schmancy, but we're just trying to make the videos better. So, what's Liverpool famous for?
A very, very, very famous band.
Yeah, so the Beatles, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Liverpool Football Club. We'll put that out there for the Liverpool fans.
But we're not covering any football today.
We're not
are we?
covering any football
Sadly
today.
not. You'll have to come back on your own and do that one.
Absolutely. So yeah, we're going to do as much as we can in one day.
Yeah, there's plenty of places that I have made a list of that I would like to go and see.
Absolutely. So there's loads of statues. We want to come to the Liverpool sign, of course. So we're going to try and fit in as much as we can, and we'll show you guys what is possible to do in 24 hours in Liverpool. So come along with us.
So we're going to leave here now. This is Liverpool 1, the Liverpool Fountain and Sign. So we have ticked that off the list already this morning. And we are heading just over there to Royal Albert Dock, where we are going to go to a very famous cafe that is Beatles themed.
Yeah, absolutely. To be fair, I'm just really hungry, so I would eat in any kind of themed restaurant, but Beatles is just a plus, so
Well,
we'll
I'm
do
really
that.
looking forward to getting a coffee with John Lennon on it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Can you get them in there,
Oh,
yeah?
You can, yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
wow.
This is the place.
So I'm just going to pan around a wee second here. Just next to the Liverpool sign, you can see there's this like big upside down house. I don't know what it symbolises or what it's for, but it looks very funky.
Oh, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah, really nice. We are very fortunate today. It's going to be about 27 degrees. It is absolutely glorious weather-wise. So super excited for the day ahead.
Yeah, let's go and enjoy it. It's stunning, isn't it?
Beautiful.
And what a lovely day. We're so lucky with the weather.
Well, it's only 9 o'clock and it already feels warm. I had to take my...
Yes, it's 5 to 9.
5 to 9, I take my cardi off. This is like like you're on holiday.
Yeah, it is. I love these buildings.
So these are obviously old dock buildings that have been repurposed into apartments, restaurants and other commercial buildings. I think anywhere in the world where you're near the water it feels nicer. Yes, we're in Liverpool, but it's so calming around here.
Look at the pirate statue.
Where?
Here.
The Floating Grace, so that's a restaurant, that is. Last time we were on a restaurant boat was actually in Paris. We went for Jem's birthday last year. This is not the River Seine, but it's a really nice idea.
Give me a kiss.
Just walking along, trying to go for breakfast, and we bumped into this little love garden. Yeah.
Wow, what does it symbol? It doesn't really say, does it?
Well, I'm pretty sure there's hearts all over it, and it's heart shaped, so it's probably love. Right, let's go for breakfast. So guys, this is what we're here for. This is the Fab Four Cafe. You can enter by the external area of Royal Albert Dock. It's also right there. You have to come through if you attend the Beatles Story Museum. You have to come through this. Really cool 60s style cafe, big archways like the Cavern Club. They have Beatles lyrics on the walls, they have Beatles items on the menu. You can get any one of the Beatles dusted onto the top of your coffee. You see the lyrics there. They have official Beatles pinball machine. It's everything Beatles, and of course there's Beatles tracks on loop. Great vibe in here. We were quite early on a Sunday morning. They weren't actually open. That's why we were able to get some footage with just us in there, to be fair. They opened at 9:30, although we thought it was 9 a.m. They were more than happy to accommodate us though. A really cool place to go for a bite.
My coffee has arrived. Look at that. John Lennon. That is so cool. What do you think?
Unreal.
Unreal, isn't it?
I was wondering how they did it. I thought they were really talented, then I realised they had a wee stencil.
And then we've got some toast and marmalade and jam.
Beautiful.
This will set us up for the day, won't it?
Start us off. So I know that was just toast and marmalade, but it was absolutely delicious and well needed. This little bit in the corner is where you return your headsets and information, things from the tour of the Beatles Museum. Over there in the corner where the yellow bit is the toilets. Absolutely fab, yellow submarine style, cracking inside.
So I'm on a bit of a mission here to see if we can find some Beatles playing cards, because I think that's something that all of us would actually get some use out of. And we could do with a new pack. I didn't see any on the way in, but this looks cool. What's this?
Gin.
Oh, we could take gin back too. What does it say?
Well, a mug and coaster's 15 quid, so I think the gin's really dear. So would you believe it, when you have a look around this shop, there's Beatles names on absolutely everything. You name it, it's got a Beatles sticker on it and they're selling it. And we could not find playing cards. They were so popular, they'd sold out. So the one thing we wanted, we weren't able to get. Prices weren't too bad. They had little items at 50p, £1, £2, £3. I think the tea towels were about £13. Those robes you can see there were about £25. Mugs were about 15. Nice to have the option of picking up a little memento of your trip though. What do you think?
They're cute.
Yeah.
I like those, but they're a bit little on you. Or are they meant to be that way?
See, I've never been one to wear rose-tinted glasses.
What are you like,
So, yeah. Does it make me look like John Lennon?
Yeah.
I wish I had his money.
Me too. And you can get them in all different colours, like red, yellow, green, blue. Oh, you're not getting them then, no? Look at the wee lollies. Look, I love John.
Chocolate.
I love Paul. Look, there's yours.
Ah,
you should get yours
you
for
have to
you.
get that. You have to get that.
So you don't have to pay for bags here. So he says to me, would you like a bag? And he says, we've got two here, this one and this one. And I said, what's the difference? And he goes, well, one's plastic and one's paper.
No,
I thought he was going to say, one's £2 and one's 20p.
One's paper and one's plastic. So you can see just where we came out here, this is the actual entrance to the Beatles Story Museum. You go downstairs there and then that's linked to the cafe. We just walked past that and it brings you through to the beautiful inner side of Royal Albert Docks, which is surrounded by loads of bars and restaurants. It's absolutely stunning around here.
It's lovely here, isn't it?
Really beautiful, yeah. Really enjoyed the cafe down there.
Yeah.
You couldn't get much. Couldn't speak much down there obviously because of the music going on.
Blaring out all the different songs, weren't they?
Yeah, like non-stop, because where the cafe is actually where you leave the Beatles Story, the museum tour. So you come out there through the cafe, then up to the gift shop, and then you leave from there. So there's just music on flat out. It's great. It's absolutely fantastic. The theming in there was incredible.
Yeah.
So good. It was just a really lovely vibe around here. I don't know if it's because we were mid-morning on a Sunday. There's lots of people sitting outside the restaurants. The shops seem quite busy. Some real little quirky shops here. You've seen this one that was at the House of Spells, and they're focusing on the new Wednesday movie that's coming out. And we have a wee look in a wee sweet shop. This whole picture of the Beatles made from jelly beans and was a real good photo op. There's a lot of people coming down to see, and everything in this shop basically had Liverpool or Beatles theme to it, which means they could charge a wee bit more than normal, but yeah, absolutely incredible. So yeah, absolutely loving it here at Albert Docks. You see, this is all almost enclosed. There's just bars, restaurants, shops, the whole way around, the whole perimeter of this that you can see. Absolutely beautiful. Some nice little gift shops, some unique little Liverpool Football Club, seems quite empty in there.
Here's the Tate, where we've just walked along, and there is the stone, and just over here and off to the left is Billy Fury.
So for those of you that don't know, Billy Fury was huge in the 1960s. It equalled the Beatles' record of having 24 hits throughout the 60s. He also starred in some movies, died when he was 42 unfortunately. His real name was Ronald Wycherley, not as cool as Billy Fury, and he had hits like Wondrous Place, Halfway to Paradise and Jealousy, amongst some others.
So we found the Billy Fury statue. This has been here since 2003. I have heard of Billy Fury. I think I've seen an old black and white video of his music. It looks a bit like Elvis from the things. Always rock and roll star.
Doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. If you didn't know and you looked at it, you'd have thought it was Elvis. That sort of Teddy Boy style with the flicked hair and all the rest of it. Liverpudlian. Only 43 when he died.
That's
Born
young,
in
isn't it?
1940 and died in 1983, I think it was. So, this was donated by his fans and was a big unveiling back in 2003. And we've seen someone even left flowers there.
Yeah.
So he must still have like some die-hard fans that come around, maybe leave flowers on his birthday or something like that. So, yeah, really interesting city, Liverpool. There's loads of people that, you know, I've heard of, but I didn't know they were from the city, I suppose.
No. Oh, look at this in front of us. They've put all padlocks on this dock.
So I think nearly everywhere has like a lock or a bridge or something where they put padlocks, and it symbolises love. But this is insane. Look, I don't know if you can see. So it's there just in front of us. It goes the whole way around behind this building, and then you see the fence the whole way around, as far as we can see, is covered top
and
to
that
bottom
one all the way around there,
in padlocks. That's insane.
isn't it?
We should open up a little padlock stall and sell them here. We'd make fortunes. Look at this. We're just crossing over from Albert Docks over to Pier Head, and Pier Head is where the Beatles statue is. So this is a big one.
We're going to find the famous
This is
statue
one
of the
of-
four of them.
Yeah, this is the one we've been looking for. So it's not too far from here. Everything's quite close together. I really like this.
Yeah, I thought everything was much further apart when I was
Yeah.
looking it up on the maps.
Yeah, similar to Belfast. You know, you're never too far from in Belfast. There's not much need to get taxis. I'm sure Liverpool is much bigger than Belfast, but from all these little points of interest and places of interest we wanted to see, everything seems quite close so far. So yeah, nice. I like it.
Yeah, me too.
And this whole waterfront area by the museum is absolutely beautiful, isn't it?
It is, isn't it?
So nice. What's that monument behind
It's
me?
a
What's this?
war memorial.
War Memorial.
Yeah.
Really nice. But it's just going to pan around so you can see. There's loads of seating area. I can hear stuff. You see the beautiful big cathedral, I think it is, in the background. And if I come back round again, you will see that's the start of the museum building behind me, which is a really cool shaped building. That's the Museum of Liverpool. I believe it's free of charge. We're going to go in there.
Possibly. We'll see.
If we have time,
Yeah.
we might go in. Not the most cultural people in the world, but if
I
there's...
think I would rather go to a bar.
There you go, there she is. So we'll see how time goes, we might go in. Look, I'm going to turn around so you can see, it looks like there's loads of people queued up to go on the Mersey Ferry across. We might need to do that where we need to go tomorrow. But I can also hear stuff in the background. It sounds like there's some kind of event going on. Can you hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it. Yeah.
Sounds someone talking through a microphone, so there's definitely an event going on. I'm going to turn around so you can see this big crowd waiting for the ferry. So you can see the queue coming all the way around. I don't know if there's people that genuinely need to go across the Mersey or whether they're just doing it for like a wee tourist thing. Pop across, pop back, don't know. We need to find out where that noise is coming from. You know, they always say nothing attracts a crowd like a crowd, so we need to go and see what it's all about. So we're just walking along. You see the queue behind us there with people waiting to get on the ferry, and I'm looking around, and Jem's like, I need to put it in the map to find out where the Beatles are.
I always get lost and
And
do
I
not
was
find
like,
my way around very easily.
The statues are right there. You can see them there just over my shoulder. So we're going to go down. There's a wee bit of a queue to see them. We're going to go down and get our pictures taken with them. So just got a photograph taken with
That was not a bad wait at all for the Beatles,
No.
was it? It looked bad at the start, but actually it goes down quite
Honestly, yeah, because
quickly.
everyone's just saying quick photo. Most people
Yeah.
are quite respectful and don't take too long. Except one American couple that really ripped it. But what can you do?
Well, it's more her husband. They wouldn't stand where she quite wanted him to
I
stand.
know, which must have took about 50 photographs. It's insane. So anyway, that's just down opposite the, see the ferry building, the Mersey Ferry building behind me. The Fab Four statues are just there. It's got a little bit of footage. There's a second Fab Four cafe, which is just there in that same building. We're going to leave here now. Love this area, really cool. We're going to leave this area now and head up towards our hotel. What's the hotel name?
We're staying at Hotel Indigo. It's an IHG hotel in Chapel Street.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks really cool. We did a bit of research online. Jen booked it, of course, being the star that she is. It has a Marco Pier white restaurant in there. We obviously won't be eating there, but it's a really funky hotel.
Yeah, it was done up around a year ago, and it's quite central to everywhere we wanted to go today. So
absolutely. So we're going to go up, see if we can dump some of the stuff from the bags, lighten the load a
our
little bit.
shoulders are starting to ache.
Shoulders starting to ache a wee bit. And then we are going to go out and do a bit more exploring. I think it's getting around that time.
And then it might be time for a wee drink.
A wee beverage down the Beatles Street. Is it Mathew Street? Is it?
Mathew Street is meant to be the street where all the pubs and bars are, where the Beatles used to play and where they used to go for drinks after they would do a set.
So the Cavern Club's down there. The Cavern Restaurant, where we might be eating later, is there as well.
There's a few more statues. We've got Cilla Black,
Yeah.
John Lennon.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Is John Lennon the guy that is outside the Cavern Club? It is John Lennon.
Yeah,
isn't it?
Yeah, outside the Cavern Club. And there's, what else down there?
There is
loads of restaurants, loads of bars.
Yeah.
And nearly everything's named after the Beatles. There's Beatles bars. There's a John Lennon's favourite bar, the Grapes. Apparently that was his favourite bar to go to after performing. So we're going to go and have a mooch around, and we'll definitely pop in somewhere and have a wee drink, won't we?
Definitely.
Okay. So you can probably still see the Liverpool building down behind me there where the docks are and that. It took us about 6 minutes to walk to where the hotel is. We're on Chapel Street, which apparently is one of the first 5 original streets ever built in Liverpool. And our hotel, I'm just going to pan around slowly. Our hotel is just there. You see the sign, it says Indigo Bar. That's the Indigo Hotel where we're going to be staying. Just going to go in and check to see if they have the room ready. If they don't, no problem, we'll come back later. And if they do, we'll offload some of our stuff.
So we stayed at the Hotel Indigo on Chapel Street. It's a 4-star hotel, has a Marco Pier white steakhouse inside. We actually had the opportunity to have breakfast there. Really funky inside, nice modern wooden floors, very colourful. Rooms are compact but nice, well equipped. Bathrooms are good, staff were fantastic, and the location was ace. If you are interested, we have put a separate review up on this hotel, which is on the channel already. Please go and check it out.
There's a Liverpool bus, an open top bus. Do you fancy that?
Oh, I don't know. I've seen signs for it in there, little notices.
Oh, it's a 25 for an adult. Oh, but that's getting you into the Beatles as well.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
hop on, hop off bus. To be honest, I don't think we would use it enough.
We have plenty of time.
Yeah.
We have plenty of time. We can just be going around and take our time, have a look at the things we want to see.
Yeah. So we are on our way to Chinatown and we just stumbled across Queen Victoria. Wow, this city is full of history. Look at that.
Queen Vic.
Wow, that is huge, isn't it?
Massive.
So big. That is a larger than life statue, Jim, isn't it?
I'd say, yeah.
So this big monument has been here since 1906, so it's been standing here for 118 years, which is frightening. There's actually about 26 bronze sculptures here, including the one of Queen Victoria. And this monument's actually on the site of the old Liverpool Castle on Derby Square.
This building is the Hard Day's Night Hotel in Liverpool, obviously themed after the Beatles, and you see this. There's statues above it. There's one there. That's Ringo Starr.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah,
Looks
there's
like
4
George
of them.
Harrison, Paul McCartney, and then John Lennon.
Oh, look at this little
And at that
street.
end-
How cute is that pub?
And just opposite that is
Scruffy
here,
Murphy's.
Scruffy Murphy's
Irish
Irish American
American
bar.
bar.
Wow, 2 cocktails, 10 quid. I'm all over that. What? So Harrington Street just looks like a little street with a couple of bars, really quirky little places along it. I don't know if fans are coming here at night time, but it looks nice.
As you can imagine, this hotel is super popular with fans of the Beatles. Just around the corner from Mathew Street with the rest of the Beatles bars and the Cavern pub and that are too. We got speaking to a couple from Dallas later in the day, and they were actually staying there. They couldn't rave about it enough.
Under your wing, everything is alright.
So we're on Stanley Street. Now, why are we on Stanley Street, Jem?
We're coming to see a statue of Eleanor Rigby.
Just give someone a bit of change, help them get a bit of breakfast. We walked up and we were going to turn around again, and he came straight over and said, "Sorry, mate, you couldn't give us a bit of change, could you?" And I was like, "I've just given you some money." He's like, he goes, "Oh, I thought so." It's my forgetful face.
Oh,
So
dear.
we're on Stanley Street. I think it's over here.
There she
Eleanor
is.
Rigby,
Eleanor
across
Rigby.
the road. Obviously named after the famous Beatles song. And this was done by somebody Steele. Who was it?
Tommy Steele?
Tommy Steele, I think it was. We're going to say Tommy Steele, who's an artist. And it's really famous, and it signifies the loneliness of people in Liverpool and everything else. So,
There she
Oh,
is.
it's beautiful. She's here with the birds. I'm going to turn you around so we can see it. It's lovely.
When you think the international global fame of the Beatles, and yet in Liverpool it took a long time to get anything as a tribute to them. And this was 12 years after, as I say, they had split up, and 16 years after they were famous. And it took a man from London called Tommy Steele, who was a massive pop star in the 1950s and 1960s.
We've made it to Chinatown, and this is the big famous arch just at the entrance to Chinatown. It's actually both sides, so there's loads of Chinatown that way and also further along Ferry Street, which is in the direction we're looking at right now. But it's incredible. It's huge, isn't it?
Yeah. It only took us about 20 minutes to walk here.
Probably not even. The
And-
thing said 20 minutes. I think it's probably like 15.
We're about 10 minutes off lunchtime. So what do you think that should mean?
I think we should stay local and indulge in the local culture. Should we
I
do
think it
that?
would be nice to have a Chinese
I
pub.
think there'll be a few options around here, so should we do that?
I think we could easily find
I think we'll
somewhere.
find something there.
So this
Yeah.
is totally off plan. We hadn't planned to come here for any lunch, but
No,
it's just
we just made such a good time.
Yeah.
We've covered off more than we expected, earlier than we expected, and we thought, you know what, we weren't going to come over this way until later. And I thought, you know, why not? It's only 15 minutes away, and we'll come over here, see the big arch, lovely, we'll get a few photos here, and then we'll go and try and find somewhere to have something nice to eat.
sounds good.
Won't you take me out just to walk me home again? I can't remember when you made me count from 1 to 10. And when I opened up my eyes, you were standing way too close. I felt your breath. You tried to warm me up and get my juices flowing hard, yeah. But I'm already gone. I see my hand and picked a card.
So we're here at St Luke's Church, just off Ferry Street in Chinatown. It's absolutely beautiful. It's really famous because it got bombed in 1941, was it?
It did,
1941, during the war. So the outside of it is still standing. You can see the shape of it. But inside there's nothing there, so it's been turned into a venue. So they put like a glass roof over inside. If you look behind me here, you see the benches. There's I think it's like a bar and things there. And we just passed and put the footage in. There's some people gathering outside, so I think there's a
wedding.
private event, probably a wedding, taking place in there today. But it's stunning. It's a shame because I think if there wasn't a private event on, you can go in and just have a drink on a normal Sunday afternoon or something, and it would have been lovely. Somewhere really quirky to go and have a wee beer, but I'm not sure if we'll be able to.
Like a completely different part of Liverpool, isn't it?
Yeah,
You wouldn't necessarily know that the docks were down there.
No, you're more in inner city, I suppose, and then obviously a big Chinese influence, as you'd expect in Chinatown. But yeah, gorgeous around here.
Yeah. So where are we, Paul?
We are on Hope Street, just behind, probably a 5-minute walk from Chinatown. And we want to come up here somewhere on Jam's list. She loves a wee list.
I just thought it looked quite cool.
This is called a case story. It's like an art exhibit, I suppose, but it's permanent. And it's suitcases and luggage and things like that. And they all have labels on them. You're not meant to stand on them, but...
See, look, so Paul McCartney.
So there you go.
Very cool. Stuart Sutcliffe. Lipper. Isn't
So
it
they're
a
all
cool
famous.
feature?
This must be all famous people from Liverpool.
Must be.
I think that's what it is.
Must be.
I'm going to see if there's any information anywhere.
Yeah, there should be. There is a case history. It's
R.J. Lloyd.
Alan Durbin.
Kwok Fong. Liverpool.
And here's some
Robert
information
Kane Sons.
just over here on this wall.
Ah, there you go. That's what I was looking for. So, John won an international competition. This was created by John King. He won an international competition proposal which draws the history of the area, its people's institution. Sculptors commissioned in 1998, so it's been there since then.
So
Just
number
tells you some of the
15
people
is
are.
John Lennon.
Number 15 is John Lennon. It tells you where they are. That's great.
See any other
So
ones?
I seen this Kwok Fong, also known as Uncle Fong, worked to help provide support to Chinese and Asian crews sailing from Liverpool. Case inscribed Uncle with Hong Kong label.
And
very
20
good.
was Sir Paul McCartney.
I seen Sir Paul McCartney's, but I couldn't
Yeah,
find.
but it's unusual, isn't it?
It is.
It's just a nice, quiet part of town.
It's lovely around here though, and we just walked past a street where it's like the old.
Or even behind you, look at the houses. They look like
Yeah,
London.
the old street. They were probably bigger than that, and they went on for ages.
Down there. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
This is Mount Street in the corner of Hope Street.
So we're about to go and get some lunch. We're ready for this now, aren't
so
we? We
ready
just
for it,
killed an
yeah.
hour walking around.
We're walking around, we've built up a bit of an appetite, so
Definitely.
this comes really highly recommended
It does.
on TripAdvisor and everything else. And it
And
just
the
opened
crowds
here.
are already going in,
Oh, wow.
so we're going
I thought
in
we were
now.
going to be the first ones in, but we're not.
Chamber
And
36, let's go and see
go.
what it's all about. They do a pre-theatre and lunch menu, and you get 2 courses for £15. So
you can also pair it with,
2 cocktails
if you
for
pay
another
£30,
15. Yeah,
you get 2 cocktails to go with your 2 courses, which isn't bad.
it's not bad. And this is it. Here we go. Here's your menu, and this is what we're going for, the lunch course. Food looks good. Okay, Paul, lead the way.
Set it up, yeah?
Yeah.
So just to be clear, guys, this is not a sponsorship. We were not sponsored or paid to do this. It's just we chose this restaurant because it scored 4.5 stars on TripAdvisor, and we thought the reviews were really good, so we thought we'd give it a try. This place has been here since 2016. It's a Pan-Asian restaurant. They specialise in dishes from Eastern Asia and serve it in a modern tapas style. I didn't realise, but this Chinatown in Liverpool is actually Europe's oldest Chinatown. Huge Chinese influence in Liverpool for a long time. The decor inside was lovely. All the staff were English, I'm guessing apart from the chef, and there was English music playing in the background, so quite modern for a Chinese restaurant. They had a lovely pre-theatre lunchtime menu which we were ordering from, and as we said previously, you could pair it with cocktails as well. Food was absolutely delicious.
So what are you going for?
I think I'm going to go for the, I don't know. I was going to go for the chicken and sweet corn soup, but there's so many nice things here. Starter undecided. Baby ribs, sweet and tangy Kyoto sauce.
He always does this. He never knows what to go for, and he'll change his mind about 100 times.
Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Because there's so many. Sometimes it's better you go in somewhere and there's only one starter and one main that jumps out, and that's it. It's job done. But actually, I could have spring rolls, prawn toast, Vietnamese spring rolls, chicken and sweet corn soup, spicy soup, ribs, vegetable tempura. I'm not going to have that. Yeah, so many options. So we've just ordered. What did you go for in the end?
Well, I changed my mind at the last minute, and I've gone for prawn toast and a chicken pad thai.
Very nice. So you're getting any kind of dip around the prawn toast?
Yes, with the prawn toast it comes with a little sweet chilli dip. So
Beautiful.
Sounds lovely.
Beautiful.
It's something I don't get to have very often because you don't like prawns.
I eat prawn toast though.
True.
And I have gone for the ribs.
Yeah.
Sweet and tangy ribs, sweet barbecue.
So we can
China
share
sauce.
a bit of each.
A wee bit of each.
Uh-huh.
And also I've gone for the char siu pork
Lovely.
with fried rice. So
Lovely.
super looking forward to
Very
this.
authentic Chinese.
And drinks
dish.
wise, we're both having
A peach Bellini, which are well needed after all that walking, wouldn't you say?
well needed.
Well
You know what's
needed.
also well needed? A big jug of water. I finished off my drink, and I think a nice refreshing iced water would be lovely.
Yeah.
The food, and then a Bellini. Beautiful.
Sounds like heaven.
So we brought out our water in this lovely decanter that has Chinese stuff on it. Really nice.
Prawn toast has arrived. That looks delicious, doesn't it? And your ribs have arrived. Look at those.
Really good.
Will they be as good as they look?
Smell incredible. Smell incredible.
I'm just trying a bit of the prawn toast. Dip in. You can see I've had a little bite already. Real good.
I hear the crunch from here.
And here goes Jim.
The sauce is beautiful. We've had a hell of a bite.
Good?
Very good.
Oh wow.
So good.
And the Bellinis have arrived as well. Wow, They didn't touch the side, did they? Huh? How were they?
Genuinely, they were delicious.
Were they?
So good. Meat fell off the bone. The sauce is incredible. I don't know how to describe the sauce. She's described it as like a tangy Chinese barbecue. I'd probably say it's similar. Have you ever had a barbecue dish?
Yes.
Chinese? Beautiful. So good. So, how do you feel?
Stuffed. Totally stuffed.
That was beautiful though. So good.
Nice, wasn't it? Yeah.
The portions weren't massive, but I think they've done it right where it was a nice size of starter and then the main course. By the time we finished it, we will eat it all. By the time we finished it, we're thinking, okay, that's enough. Super tasty food, really
I think
nice.
because we were so hungry as well that you know what it's like when you eat, you just like.
We were waiting for it. We were ready for it for sure. But yeah, super tasty. I had the char siu pork and you had nice pad thai. Beautiful, really
I
nice.
wouldn't say the pad thai is the best pad thai I've ever had. I would say it was more. I want to say Cantonese. What did you think?
Well, this is a Pan-Asian, so it covers all different types of cuisine. I really like the pad thai.
Yeah, it was nice.
I really like the pad thai.
But it wasn't your normal
pad
thai.
It had quite a bit of sauce on it, like the orangey tamarind type sauce, which I like. It's quite tangy and quite sweet. I really enjoyed that.
Your
I had that.
pork was beautiful. Really, really lovely.
The pork came out, I think I've got some footage obviously, but just the pork with rice and a wee bowl of it was just soy sauce. So I was thinking it's unusual there's not any kind of sauce with it, but actually the flavour on the pork and the bok choy or pak choy, whatever it was on the plate, and the soy, it was incredible. It's probably the simplest Chinese meal I've ever had. Normally I like mine drowned in sauce, but that was beautiful. Really nice. So we're just going to have the rest of our bellinis.
They're going down
Cheers,
very well.
darling.
They're a little bit strong at first, and I don't know if we've just got used to them or.
I think it's just when you have the first drink of anything
Yeah.
for the day. And we had our starters, which is quite sweet sauce. So we're going to finish off these. Oh, Jen's almost finished hers. And, and then we're going to take a walk down towards Mathew Street, which is where the Cavern bar, the Cavern Club,
Going to meet Cilla, meet John
the
Lennon,
Cilla Black, John Lennon, that.
find
and,
the grapes.
The grape bar.
Yeah.
So we're going to go down there and hopefully find somewhere nice outside and we can sit in the sun and have a little drink and enjoy this beautiful day in Liverpool.
Sounds good.
Cheers.
So I've just ordered the bill. You can see there that it comes to £45, which is exactly what we thought it would be. Not bad value, Paul, huh?
Yeah, that's good value.
Pretty much what we expected.
There's 15 pounds each for 2 courses each.
Yeah.
And then it was £15 for the 2 cocktails, which is cheaper than normally, like £10 each, so bargain.
Yeah.
So we finished in Chamber 36. That was gorgeous.
Really good,
nice.
wasn't it? Nice.
Just saying, it tasted really clean, if that makes sense for a Chinese restaurant. Nothing greasy about it. Super tasty.
It's a bit like a Wagamama's, as in the food was fresh and
Yeah,
nice.
I know what you mean, yeah. Really, really nice. Really recommend that. We're now walking back towards Mathew Street, where the Cilla Black and John Lennon statues are. There's also happens to be the Cavern bar and everything's along there, and a few other
find somewhere to have a little gin and
Beatles,
tonic in the
Beatles themed pubs and things like that. So we're going to try and find somewhere in the sunshine, sit down, relax. We've got sore feet from walking so much and carrying these bags. So we're just convincing ourselves that we deserve to sit down and have a little G&T, don't we, darling?
Definitely.
Yeah. So
And maybe a little mooch round Liverpool one, huh?
it's on the way.
Maybe.
So we might as well do it. It's on the way, so we can pop in there and see if there's anything we want to have a look at on the way to Mathew Street. It just makes sense to do it while it's on the way. It'd be silly to walk past it, wouldn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I would never say no to shopping.
No.
Your credit card might, but
Oh dear. Okay, so we're gonna walk down there and we'll catch up with you when we get to Mathew Street. So we've just come along in Liverpool 1 in the city centre, and what did we see? Oh my god, it's been
where?
on my shoulder. The back. Yeah. Look, I'm wearing a white t-shirt.
Lucky that is.
Right, where's in
It's
here?
just been pooed on by a bird. Look at this, look at this. Turn around, Jimmy.
Oh,
Oh no, look at that. It's not too bad.
what colour is it?
It's white and black.
Oh no.
Do you have another t-shirt with you?
Yes, I do, but I was
Good
going to wear it
job.
tomorrow. Anyway, we're walking along, and what did we see? Popeyes. Now, we had Popeyes for the first time when we were in Orlando in February. I also had it when I was in West Virginia in May, and we love it. If anyone hasn't had it, they don't have them in Northern Ireland, but they do in the UK now. Louisiana fried chicken. It's kind of like a KFC type place, but the chicken is different. It's so crispy. I had the chicken sandwich, like a chicken burger, and every bite of it was so crispy. I don't know how they do it, but the chicken tenders, everything, absolutely gorgeous.
I had the popcorn shrimp and they were amazing.
Really good. So if you ever see one, give it a go. Let us know what you think. So we are here. We're finally at Mathew Street. This is where the Cavern Club, the Cavern Pub, there's a restaurant down here. Grapes, you get loads of Beatles, John Lennon, Paul McCartney themed pubs and one thing else. So we're looking forward to this.
Yeah, you can just feel that the atmosphere is completely
You can hear it there in the
changed
background.
already.
It's quite lively down here. This is where we want to go and get all our other sightseeing stuff done first. So we got down here. Now we can go and sit and relax and enjoy a nice G&T somewhere.
Absolutely, it sounds good to me.
We'll capture some footage down here. We can't record too much because of the music and copyright, but we'll get plenty of footage to show you what it's like. Is amazing down here. You really feel you're somewhere special just being on Mathew Street with the whole overall vibe. This Cavern Wall of Fame basically has a brick and the name of any artist, band or singer that's ever played at the Cavern Club throughout the years. I think it also lists all people from Liverpool who's had #1 singles. Apparently artists from Liverpool have written more #1 singles than any other city in the UK, which baffled me, but I suppose the Beatles had a big impact in that. Just opposite from there you have Sgt. Pepper's, which again, live music, fabulous. Next door is the famous Cavern Club. We will go in there later on. And then you had Rubber Soul, King John, is another pub. Just lots of stuff going on here, and everyone in good spirit.
We've just found Cilla Black. Wow!
Yeah, having photographs taken by, they're always like, oh, surprise, surprise.
What do you think so far? Is it what you thought it would be?
Yeah, so lively.
So good, isn't
So
it?
lively.
And here's the famous grapes. This is the one that they used to go for a drink in after they
This is John,
performed.
the grapes is John Lennon's favourite pub, yeah.
Look!
So as we said, guys, the Grapes is super famous on Mathew Street. It's where John Lennon and the Beatles used to come after playing in the Cavern club. It now has a heavy Beatles theme to it. The resident singer in here every weekend is a chap called Dominic something. He was absolutely fabulous. Lasting out songs by John Lennon, Paul McCartney, the Beatles in general, other rock songs, Queen. But he was dressed up in the full Sgt. Pepper's outfit. They have a vinyl jukebox in here playing all Beatles songs, and all proceeds from the jukebox go to a local homeless charity, which I thought was a nice touch. And you know what? There's a real mixed crowd in here, age-wise. Everyone's there showing appreciation for the live music. They have various acts on over the weekend, and I believe they do karaoke during the week as well. Drinks weren't too bad, you know. Service was good, nice friendly staff, and I think for a pint and a gin and tonic, it was something like £11.20, which was not bad. We're expecting to pay more, to be honest. And the drinks were nice. Really nice atmosphere in here. Highly recommend it. If you are going to Mathew Street, go and check it out.
So smile, and I guess I'm not so good. You are always on my mind. You are always on my mind.
We've now moved from the Grapes to another bar, but just before we talk about that, we just have to give a shout out to Eva from the Grapes, lovely barmaid down there. She's actually from Derry, Londonderry.
She's now our favourite barmaid.
Absolutely, and this is a shout out to her granda who loves watching vlogs in Liverpool. Hey, Eva's granddad,
Hi.
hope you're enjoying it. Give us a subscribe.
No, she was lovely. She gave us a lovely compliment. She thought I was the same age as her, and actually I'm old enough to be her mum, so I was very, very touched.
Yeah, you are actually, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what I thought.
Scary.
No, she was lovely, wasn't she?
So we've moved on up Mathew Street. This place is absolutely hiving. There's so much going on here.
Such a great atmosphere.
Massive tourist area, loads of people coming through, getting photos. Cavern Club, obviously world famous and iconic to where the Beatles started. We're actually sitting in the Cavern restaurant, or outside the Cavern restaurant right now, just opposite Sgt. Pepper's, and there's a live musician in there playing music, so hopefully you don't get copyrighted. We'll try and talk over the top of him. But there's so much going on around here. Lovely atmosphere, loads of tourists, loads of locals in. We couldn't record him with the music, or you wouldn't have heard his music. But that musician, that artist down at the Grapes,
a snippet in for you.
was absolutely incredible. He's a Beatles impersonator, I suppose.
Tribute.
Tribute, yeah. John Lennon also does a bit of Elvis, also does a bit of Freddie Mercury. Blasting out one classic song after another. He had the most incredible voice. Incredible, very, very good.
Very, very good. So we've just got another drink in. Here's to a great day in Liverpool.
So yeah, we're just walking down the Rubber Soul with the Beatles bar. I'm going to turn around and show you. It's still absolutely hiving down here. The atmosphere here is incredible, isn't it? So good. The sun's still shining. Everyone's out having a good time. There's families, older people, because obviously they love the Beatles, younger, all age groups. Absolutely great atmosphere. I'm going to turn you around.
why, because we have decided that we just fancy something quick and easy for tea because we're having such a good time in the bars, weren't we?
Yeah, really good.
So we're going to grab some chips because that's what I fancy.
Louisiana Chicken Kitchen. We're going to
Had
go to
be done.
Popeyes.
We saw it
makes you
earlier,
feel a bit
and
like you're in
we've
Orlando.
praised it ever since, haven't we? Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
so good in Orlando. We'll see if Liverpool lives up to Orlando standards. But another bit of Orlando magic. In we go, Paul.
Ministry of Wizards.
Noah would love it in here, wouldn't he? Hello.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, it's awesome in here. It's almost as good as Orlando, isn't it?
Well, it's like
It's like a Harry Potter shop in Hogwarts.
It's
The
cool.
boys would love it in
They
here.
would, but it's
It
like
is
you're
so
in
cool,
it's
isn't
like
it?
in Universal.
Yeah, it's awesome.
It is
Look
like
at
you-
the ceiling and everything.
It's like you're in Universal Orlando, yeah. We're thinking just a little reminder of Orlando. So we're going to go in and have a little Popeyes.
So, Paul, what are we unboxing?
We're unboxing a box meal from Popeyes. Got spicy chicken sandwich, bit of cheese on there and whipping off. Actually, you want some of that cheese?
And
Take
we've got
it
this
off.
Oreo milkshake for dessert.
Oh.
Noah would be in heaven. Let's see if it's
Which
as good
is
as we remember.
Oh, honestly, I had one of these in West Virginia
Oh my God, so
a few
good.
months back, and it was delicious. You cannot beat the crisp on a Popeyes chicken sandwich. People would say, oh, it's kind of, they're trying to be KFC. KFC is different. KFC has different skin on it. This stuff is crispy, it's beautiful. Just finished in Popeyes, Louisiana kitchen.
It was a
and
big hit,
chicken.
wasn't it? It was so good.
So good. So we just checked into the hotel and we pumped out because we cannot end our day in Liverpool without going to the Cavern Club.
It's the
Can't wait.
last place on our list, isn't
Last
it?
place on our list. We're going to go down, we're going to tick the box, we're going to go and have one in the bar downstairs where the Beatles first performed and where the birthplace of the Beatles, as we call it. So we're going to go, so we'll get some footage in there. We always won't be able to record proper video very much because of copyright, but we'll get some footage and show what it's like in there. It's meant to be lovely
Yeah,
from
it
what
is.
we've seen. So the time had come to hit the Cavern Club. We were so excited for this. There wasn't a queue, thankfully. It was a £5 cover charge to get in, which we had no problem, that's per person. We had no problem paying that. It was well worth it. The drinks when you were inside actually were very reasonable. I think it was less than £10 for two drinks. The place has a unique feel to it. You actually are in a cavern. You see the archways that are all natural, and there's like 3 rows of them across the club. The bands played down at the very back with the famous rock wall behind them. And again, a real mixed crowd. There was people, I seen a couple of oldies that were maybe 75 plus, and then people younger than us. So yeah, a real mixed crowd in here. The bands were fantastic. Some were doing Beatles tribute, some were just general rock songs. There was people from all over the world. One of the bands did a shout out to people in different countries, and there must have been about 20 different countries represented in there. When you check the stuff out around the walls, the memorabilia, there's guitars that have been submitted and signed by famous rock bands that have been given to the Cavern Club. There's pictures of people who played in there, Rod Stewart, Queen, anyone who's anyone in the rock scene over the last 6 decades have played there at some stage, and it continues to this day. So yeah, really great experience. You can't go to Liverpool and not go there. And we would highly recommend it if you're in the area. So that's our evening finished. What an incredible day it's been.
It's been brilliant. What an amazing time. And Liverpool, who knew?
Absolutely. We've had such good fun. Really well planned by Jen. There was stuff we wanted to do. We didn't just like aimlessly walk around the place.
And we did everything we wanted to do. Everything on my list was ticked off.
Everything. And we finished it off just now. You'll have seen the footage already in the Cavern Club, the world famous Cavern Club where the Beatles started their career.
Which was completely awesome.
So awesome.
I've never been to a club like it. It was so good.
Yeah, amazing. Honestly, we've seen two different acts. There was an act just finished and it was on for about 10 minutes when we went in, and then they changed over and there was another band came on. They all sounded incredible. So good. If you ever get a chance, if you're in Liverpool, you've got to go. So look, listen, thank you so much. We really hope you enjoyed the video. 24 hours in Liverpool. What can we say? It was awesome.
Brilliant.
Really
yeah.
good.
If
So
you're interested to know more about that hotel, tune in and have a look at the video.
we're
the link
staying
is
in
here.
the Indigo. Jem's done a hotel and room review in there, which we're really pleased with.
Yeah.
So if you want to check that out, by all means go and do that. And if you like the video, if you got anything out of it at all, if you enjoyed anything we did today, you found it useful, the information we provided, anything at all, please do hit the thumbs up button. Please do subscribe to the channel if you're not already.
We have loads of other videos on the channel. We have Paris, Tenerife, Orlando, Dubai, Abu Dhabi.
Paris, city breaks like this. We're going to do more of these, I think. So please subscribe to the channel. We'd really appreciate it. It really helps the channel out. And we will
See you in the
next one.
Night, guys.
Cheers, guys.
Bye.
Bye.